रुक जाओ। Bos.
Is a truly troublesome illness.
This is where you've been, Tainari? That's...
Shh! Keep your voice down.
Tainari, everything's spinning. Am I going to die? Tell Mom that I should have listened to her. And tell Suna that I'm sorry for breaking her toy. I didn't tell her because I was scared that she wouldn't play with me anymore. Tainari, I heard that people turn into birds after they die. Is that true? I feel like I'm getting lighter.
What happened? Tainari, is he?
Okay, enough nonsense. You just have a small fever. Take your medication and rest. You'll be bouncing off the walls in no time.
Really? Then, can you keep the thing about the toy a secret for now?
No can do. You're a big kid now. Once you've recovered, go and apologize. Keeping secrets to yourself won't solve anything.
Oh.
Hey, let me ask you something. I recall that you're usually pretty healthy. How did you get this sick all of a sudden?
I don't know either. Mom's been telling me not to play in the forest. It's different from after I got out.
Could it be?
So that's how this whole mess happened. Traveler, Paimon.
Mr. Forest Watcher, how—
I gave him some antipyretics. Let him rest here for a while. I told him that he would feel better after some medicine and rest, but I only said that to comfort him. His symptoms resemble a fever, but something else is causing them. They seem more akin to a disruption in his psyche. Antipyretics won't be of much use.
what do we do? Mr. Forest Watcher?
If memory serves, a plant called Vasanti grass can help soothe the mind. A small number grow in arid deserts. They usually look like shriveled weeds, but can be revitalized with a splash of water. They're expensive and unable to grow in the Avidya forest's climate, so I don't have any on hand. I'll ask the caravans. Go find Kale, have her prepare medicinal tools and a set of traveling gear for me.
All right. Thank you.
Contaminated region, huh? Is that why you two are also here?
Yep. Is it a new withering zone?
Doesn't seem like one. The only thing they
game.
All right. There's no time to wait.
थोड़ा सा टीम को सेट किया गया है। दो डेंड्रो से क्या होगा? 50 दिन ओके।
I'll scout ahead. This world is full of unsolved mysteries.
Excuse me. I'd like to purchase some Vasanti grass. Do you have any?
I'm sorry, Mr. Forest Watcher, but we've been closed for the past few days.
Closed? Now that's odd. It's my first time hearing you say something like that.
It's a long story. Some of our goods were stolen recently.
वाह। साला
They
बहुत
were
चोरियां
mechanical
हो गई हैं।
parts that we got from the academia. Although they're old models, they still fetch a good price on the market. Our caravans had to pull together Mora to afford those parts. Now that they've been lost, we'll likely come up short this trip. All the merchants talked it over, and we decided to raise the prices of our remaining inventory. Until this plan takes effect, none of us can privately sell anything.
I don't get it. If these goods are so important, then why not think of a way to get them back? Raising prices won't solve anything. At best, you're shoving the consequences of the robbery onto your customers.
Mr. Forest Watcher, it's not that we don't want to. It's just the thief disappeared into the deepest parts of the forest. We asked around, and apparently the forest has been very unusual as of late. We can't keep waiting out here for the thief.
So the bandit. How many people were there in total?
That crook came from the contaminated region. As for how many,
No peep?
even if I tell you, you might not believe.
What the heck? The Avidia forest has creatures like that?
To be honest, I'd rather not think about it. It came out of nowhere. We were all shocked.
I see. If we help you retrieve your...
Oh, but not only that, but you'll become one of our caravan's VIPs on all future purchases of any...
Enough. Tell me something that's actually...
maybe one. If you're interested, you...
All right. Well,
चलो पेलम पाली हो जाए थोड़ा। तेरी तुम्हारा भी सामान लूट लाओ।
After the goods were sold, it turns out that many other... However, the caravan carrying a large amount... Whatever the case.
That mechanical crab, 10 of us might know. Didn't the academia... Our salary...
NPC का भी थोड़ा सेम से मनानी चाहिए। पिट के गया वही शॉपकीपर भी।
I heard from the caravan. We don't normally see them. It only shows up.
you haven't tried...
We have, but however, it apparently once its stash grow.
How are things? Did you make any...
We learned of its behaviors. Assuming normal... If I were its owner, I'd command it to steal more valuable things, but it only goes after...
Right.
So, you all...
Do you have any more mechanic...
Yes,
Under constant external... Here's what we know, so if we have said...
You're right. We don't have any other options right now. This bag of samples is all yours, Mr. Forest Watcher. If you can get our...
We don't need anything, and we'll also need to...
Oh, yeah.
I'll have... Once it appears,
Don't worry.
मृतीली आत्मा है रे हम बहुत सनसनाते में निकल जाएंगे पता तो भी नहीं चलेगा
Maybe I wasn't meant for this world.
गिर के मर गया भाई
Swear by my sword.
looking at the trade routes and the contaminated region's current perimeter...
Then let's get to...
Okay, this Sumpter beast isn't familiar with us yet, so be calm and take...
The Sumpter beast went ahead. Let's keep up with it. Why'd it stop?
Looks like it's loafing around. Or maybe it's hungry.
All right, it's moving again. Did you hear?
कोलू कोलू बोल रहा है
Ah! Is that the mechanical crab the caravan was?
It looks strong. Be careful.
अरे मैं छेदा कर देगा
Propagate!
Forward Emma! Help! Fly!
Keep back!
Go and splash! Forest ranger.
सुताइया डोर के लगा दी कूली कूली बोल रहे हैं
Just try to escape this time, you naughty caravan robbing crab! Hey, playing dumb won't save you. Spill it. Why are you stealing so many mechanical parts?
It doesn't seem capable of comprehending complex questions. Keep an eye on it. I'll search around the area for the caravan's goods. I don't know why you're stealing mechanical parts, but they don't belong to you. Stolen items must be returned to their rightful owners. Any objections? You came from the depths of the contaminated region, right? How about you help us with something? If you take us there, I'll give you some mechanical parts as a reward.
It reacted.
We can't be certain yet. Its excitement may be a simple programmed response upon seeing mechanical components.
Okay, so you want the crab to lead us into...
That's right. The contaminated if we charge straight in, we'll get lost like headless pigeons. Also, our new friend here seems to be full of secrets. I've been studying this contaminated region recently, and I have a hypothesis...
Paimon gets it now.
It doesn't have to. I gave it some components that it will definitely take back to the contaminated region. So long as it doesn't attack us.
It seems to be...
Listen to me. We'll be back soon. I'm not sure, but we should return.
the mechanical parts that were stolen! You really got them. Don't worry about...
2 is enough.
No, that...
No need.
Reward?
But those parts are... I retrieved... Oh, and before we...
Noted. Thank...
Let's return to the village. The Earth...
Traveler and Paimon. Master, I prepared the pharmaceutical equipment.
No need.
Oh.
But once I'm done, you can... He gets a little nerve. I'll go prepare the medication. Trap...
How is he? Doing... That's wonderful. Oh, yeah. Yeah, Suna didn't get mad.
It's nothing.
Of course I did.
Yes. I'm leaving everything to you.
Huh?
Many things are... Deal with problems...
That's right. All right. Then, Master, Traveler, Paimon, take care of yourselves.
We'll be all right. You put too much confidence in me. Let's return and find that.
तीन टेलीपोर्टर तीन तरफ बीच में एक केकड़ा फुल हो गई
Propagate!
Scatter!
We're here. This should be... Huh? Did it secretly scuttle away?
लुका छुपी खेल रहे हैं
You honored our agreement and waited here until we returned. As such, I'll hold up my end and give you another mechanical part. Keep it safe. I'm not giving you another one if you lose it. Glad you're satisfied. If you want more mechanical parts, take us deeper into the contaminated region. I want to see what happened.
तीरे बेला रुको contaminated region में जा रहे हैं ना अपन
What are my orders?
चीज़ काम आएंगे अपने को
I can't wait any longer! So this is the contaminated region that everyone's been talking about. It's like really...
Do you feel unwell? Good. It's as I predicted.
How do you know?
I haven't entered the contaminated region for a My observations during our time here have all but confirmed my hypothesis. Look at these flowers. How are they different from normal? This flower species is formally known as the Sumeru rose, but it is also known as the ley line lodestar. They're sensitive to ley lines and emit varying amounts of light in response. From the looks of things...
You're saying the contamination...
I can't confirm that. Let's take another look around.
You know, we haven't seen any animals this entire... The birds used to chirp...
This contaminated region... Some animal...
Leaky...
Like how climate, this equilibrium... If normal fluctuations in temperature occur, then our bodies automatically adjust. However...
Then why are we...
I'm not sure... Of course, it's not a good idea to spend too much time in areas with concentrated ley line energy. That's about it for the... Environment setup complete. Excellent. Looks like it's working.
What's this?
A purification device that
What a neat thing!
I wouldn't mind if that would actually work. Unfortunately, once this contamination is present, the purification device... If we want to permanently eradicate the contamination... That's right.
Huh? The mechanic...
Something's approaching. So that's it. Get rid of them quickly.
Born of ice and frost. Phew. That's all of them.
ओहो जीजा इधर पे भी है।
Hey! Where are you? Let's hurry and keep up. The mechanical crab went that way. Let's keep up.
Help! Help!
Blaze over. Slice this onto the side. Go! Hey, yeah! That's right, Nip.
Wind, hear me.
Spare me.
Hey, are you okay?
These injuries are superficial. Don't move, I'll patch you up.
टंगिया तोड़ दी लग रहा है।
Who are you all?
Don't worry, we took care of him.
Oh, good. It's a monster! Hurry, attack it!
How do we explain this? Krabby here isn't a bad guy. It heard you shouting for help and brought us here to rescue you.
It's faking it. It has to be. Maybe it's gonna... Do you know what's inside the forest? It's all... I just came here to pick herbs. But I accidentally went into the contaminated region and almost
जंगल में
stopped.
जाओ तो careful रहो, उनका एरिया है।
I gotta get out of here. Ah, yes. Be careful. These mechanical life forms are up to... no wonder the academia wanted to completely ban the existence of mechanical life forms.
Are you?
His inarticulate speech and bodily tremors indicate psyche disruption. He's been inside the contaminated region for too long. We've purified the ley line energy over there. Follow this path out and you'll soon see the village. At that point, someone will bring him to Kale for help. I already prepared medication that will return him to normal. So you think you did a good job and want a part as your reward?
It's so hard to understand.
भाई
Alright, regardless of what you're thinking, you did some real good this time. That's why I'll give you another mechanical part. Need any help with it? Guess not. Well, make sure to hang on to it. What was going through your owner's mind when he made you, I wonder? You're like a giant mechanical crab on the outside and a fluffy little hamster on the inside. And also, how do you feel about...
Okay, it definitely doesn't understand.
It seems like it possesses limited understanding only towards matters related to mechanical components. Help others to get parts. That's probably its thought process. As for why it... it's getting late.
अरे चलो आगे पेलते हैं.
Hey, over here! Come on, you big lummox, raise your head and look up!
डांट के बुला
Let's
रहा
set
हूँ
up
ऊपर.
camp here.
Alright, Paimon,
Oh. Any particular...
this place is perfect to put up a big tent. We can also set up a cooking pot and cook tons of delicious food.
You're not wrong. Rainforests are very well for the next tasks at hand.
Leave it to Paimon. Paimon's a pro.
I'm not expecting that much. Just do what you... That's right. You can use rushes to start a fire. Their piths are relatively dry and can be readily set aflame.
Traveler, Tainari. Paimon didn't know that rainforest had so many interesting plants until we came here. There were all sort of weird-looking mushrooms. Paimon also saw wild berries on the ground, and Paimon was gonna fly over and pick them up, but the dead leaf...
Those were probably dead leaf butterflies. They camouflage as dead leaves to evade predators. My guess is that they mistook you for a bird when you flew over, so they fled. Little did they know that you were more scared than they were. Never mind. The tent's up, so you two go rest. I'll forage for food.
वो ले आया.
Oh, you found some already.
Paimon understands it this time. It wants mechanical parts again.
Sorry, no part this time. That task wasn't important enough. If every little thing resulted in a reward, then it might start to take advantage of the system. I'll note little things like this and give a cumulative reward at a later time. That is one reason.
It looks
तो
really
क्या हो
sad.
गया?
After some further
Oi.
thought, it might come up with some weird misunderstanding if I don't give it something. I'm off to prepare dinner. We'll take shifts on lookout duty tonight. You two can sleep first. I'll wake you up later.
We need lookouts?
Yes. Even though most animals fled because of the ley lines, we can't completely let down our guard. It's settled then. I'll set up some pest-repelling devices so poisonous insects don't come crawling into the tent. Have a good night. Not too good, though.
Paimon's getting sleep. It's been a while since... this...
You're awake earlier than I expected. Did you sleep well? That's good. I was worried that you two wouldn't be able to sleep, so I specially used 2 of my homemade incenses. Don't worry. They're made from all natural ingredients. They have a light fragrance and aren't harmful to the body. Speaking of which, have you seen the crab? It was scampering around over there just now, but I don't know where it went. So you can tell. My suspicion is less towards a ley line effluence of this magnitude occurred without any warning. Until we fully understand the situation, take extra caution. The academia has banned mechanical lifeform research for years, so the origin of these creatures is very suspect. Topics related to mechanical life forms were they proposed an intriguing idea. However, no matter in their pursuit to discover the irony is... I'm interested in the topic of mechanical. It's just my ancestors and the Valuka Shuna of the desert coexisted together and supported one another.
ये भी ठीक
The
है.
blood of my people were born from this symbiotic relationship. So to me, all life is important. To understand life, you must first respect it. Life is not an expendable commodity, and knowledge should not be wielded like a scepter. These are the points of contention I have with some researchers, and why I left the academia. By placing yourself above other life forms, what kind of results do you expect to get from researching pure life with impure intentions? Really? Well, I'm glad to hear it. Coffee? Did you prepare this for us? All right. Seeing that you're working so hard to help out, I'll give you another part. You're not planning on using it. Many of your own parts are critically degraded, and you're running low on power. All right. Suit yourself. Oh, and thanks for the coffee, but I'm about to go to sleep. Leave it with him. The night watch is yours. Stay safe.
Sorry. Paimon slept through the entire night. Don't worry. Paimon will be sure to stay awake next time.
Good morning, Traveler and Paimon. Quick question. Me too. The farther in we go, the closer we get to the source of the ley line effluence. We'll be heading out earlier today. I'll take down the tent.
Is there something we can do?
Extinguish our fire so we don't set the entire forest aflame. Also, retrieve the pest-repelling devices from last night. We don't want to affect the ecosystem here.
Got it! Paimon will take care of the fire.
All right. Let's meet back here.
आग भी ना बुझ रही इससे.
All right. It's about time to head out. The effects try to conserve as...
No touching! Boba, get them! Fly! Out of the frying pan, into the pot! Go! No touching!
As I thought. The closer we get to the contamination source, the more mechanical monsters that appear.
Just like we rehearsed! Nice and spicy! This is long overdue!
Next on the agenda.
It stopped here!
Upon closer inspection, the plants here are really different. Ley line energies are also stronger here. This may be the place we've been looking for. Ready yourselves. We're going in.
चैप्टर में अपनी काम आ जाएगी बारबरा।
I'll take care of it. The threads of your fate lie in my hands.
दमदार तो नहीं उतनी पार्टी अब यहीं पर चलेगी काम चलो पार्टी
There's a ton of mechanical monsters here. They made this place their lair.
Looks like there's no way to sneak by. Let's take care of them quickly.
Oz, reveal thyself.
क्रिटिकल रेट तो उसका तगड़ा जा रहा है नोबलेस तो इसको सेट अच्छा C3 11-8 सही क्रिटिकल डैमेज कम है क्रिटिकल रेट हाई है
Keep up.
What is this?
Leyline energy is this device. It's extracting energy from the Who in the world would do this without
It's terrible. We have to stop it. Oh, Paimon, see.
Standing here is equivalent to being directly showered in leyline energy, which take Paimon and get out of here.
But you're also vulnerable. We're staying. We can.
Then let's look for it together. If there is no control.
You know where it is? Hey, wait for us! What's this? It'll only show up if you step on it?
Be careful and watch your step.
Look! Someone's here! Are you the one that's taking the ley line's energy? Why aren't you saying?
His body is cold. It's emaciated, and his eyes are sunken. Likely from chronic malnourishment and stress. Almost forgot about you. Here.
What is it doing?
I'm not sure. Judging by the file room will definitely...
Wow! It's huge in here!
This place is a natural hiding spot with how hidden it is.
Did you two find it?
There are a lot of lab notes, but it would take way too...
Tape?
Yes, the Spontama created a device that... However...
Come on, let's...
Hold on. Let me figure out how to play the tape. Goes there...
Kakata? Kakata? Seriously, I look away for 1 second and you're gone? There you are. Look here. This is our new home. I, Abatui, will unleash my talents here and amaze those ancient fossils at the Academia. Oh, you're also quite happy. Karkata, do you know what we're about to do?
करकट्टा नाम रखा उसका
Yes. Listen up, Karkata. I'm going to make a mechanical life form that can be mass-produced. The technology will... I'll use mechanical organs, and electric currents will course through them like blood. Inspiration. When you can understand our language and live among us, you will no longer be a boring machine. It's fine. You will understand.
researcher named Abatu?
I remember.
Junior researcher?
Yeah?
Nothing.
He is.
Oh.
Of course, age can be an issue. For a while, that... The pipes continue further. Let's head in.
Look! A date is written.
That's quite the
It's rare that you malfunction because of an operational. Seems that making coffee is still somewhat difficult for you. Or is there an issue with my set parameters? All right. Water entered the... Look at me, talking to you like this. You can't understand me anyway, can you? Try moving around. Everything in working order? Be more careful. I'm glad. Karkata, did you know? Yesterday, I dreamed that you could talk. Aren't the bunch at the Academia always saying things like, mechanical intelligence is just a... Too bad it was just a dream. Never mind.
After Abatui left the Academia, everyone lost contact with him. I thought he was so...
Paimon doesn't feel like he's a bad...
कहाँ गिर गया?
Ha! Following the serial numbers, then the writing is sloppy. Perhaps there's also an
Maybe
Sorry, Karkata. I was just thinking about something. In my recent experiments, I successfully gave you a living being's... When you're low on power, or if one of your parts is damaged, you will prioritize your survival command and proactively recharge or replace your parts. That is a very dangerous thing. And today, I did something even more dangerous. I've officially activated the 3rd generation ley line extractor. The ley lines will serve as our power source from now. Conducting research on mechanical life forms requires a large amount of power. Even if I scrimped and saved, I'm also getting tired, Karkata. I don't know what's... They say that even if it simulates the operation of a living creature's organs, a machine is still an ice-cold tool. I want to prove them wrong. I'm not talking about anything cheerful. Modules for language, emotion, and movement. I've been working my absolute hardest to augment and refine your functionalities. But I've never... You are my finest success. But even you can't understand me. Karkata. It is... This is new. If I place another 2 control modules here to simulate the brain's thalamus... Of course my heart decides to act up now. Why did I cut medication from our expenses? Strange. Oh no, I have to shut down the extractor. Shut it off. If we let them recharge and... Right. I never input a command to in the end. I'm sorry, Karkata. In the end...
I see. So the ley line after Abatui's unexpected death, the
Paimon understands. Then why didn't...
Because Karkata is different from the other machines. Structures similar to living organisms, perhaps only by building such a machine. But if he had slowed... Karkata can't speak. And yet it cares about Abatui far more than it does about its...
What does that mean?
You'll see in a bit. But before that, first, let's find the control... More of this transparent flooring. It feels like a maze.
बड़ा अजीब है साला, भाग भी नहीं सकते।
Below us is the final room. The control unit is likely in there.
The way ends here. Wanna try jumping down?
Enshroud!
I'll protect us. By royal decree.
I'll uproot you!
Oz, reveal thyself. Hi. Nice and spicy. Let the show begin. Hi.
Let's nip that in the butt.
Midnight Phantasmagoria.
I summon.
No rest for the wicked.
Go! By royal decree.
This should be the control unit. Once we turn it off, the ley line extractor should also shut down. Without an external force damaging the ley lines, they should start to... Oh, but I...
Now I got stomach cramps.
मशीन लगा रहा हूँ सारे मशीन के पास रख दे रहा हूँ
Karkata has been collecting parts because it thinks doing so will fix its owner?
Karkata is unable to understand the concept. However, it probably remembers when Abatui replaced its parts when it malfunctioned, and how that restored it to an operational state. It's true that Karkata isn't able to think or understand many topics, but it is like a small child that imitates what adults do.
So that's why it kept stealing mechanical parts. But
Yes, but the important thing is that it formed the thought of wanting to repair Abatui. No one knows how this thought came to be, but it has even suppressed the instincts that Abatui had installed. If it really is as we've predicted, this research truly will make waves in the academia. It might have been possible to achieve this with ancient technology, but no one has been able to do the same with modern tools.
Karkata? Karkata, can you hear Paimon? Tainari says you're awesome!
It reached its limit. It hasn't recharged this entire time, nor has it replaced its severely damaged parts. It's a miracle that it managed to hang on for so long. I'm going to confirm that the ley line extractor has shut down. Let them be alone for a while. Keep up! The ley line extractor has ceased operations. Traces of ley line energy are still in the atmosphere, but the effluence's source has been stopped. The purification devices will handle the rest. Moving on, those affected by the ley lines need immediate care. We'll put up an announcement on the bulletin board according to the research material.
What the heck?
You two should return first. I'll take care. Although we've stopped the source of the effluence, the ley line energy in the air exceeds normal values. Your bodies won't be... Listen, the Traveler hasn't rested very well, right? Also, it'll take some time to pack up all the research documents. You're not familiar with this research. Tell the Adventurers Guild that the incident has been resolved, and... Oh, and don't talk about Abatui. The fewer that know about mechanical lifeform research, the better.
Alright. Then...
मैं तो भूल ही गया था अपन डोमेन में इसके लिए क्या करना होगा एडवेंचर टेक्स करेज ये वाला कंप्लीट करना पड़ेगा
Race you! Anyway, so the contaminated region turned out to be a ley line effluent.
I see. Thank you for your hard work. Once the excess ley line energy dissipates from the air, we should be able to make an announcement for residents to resume their normal activities. This is the stipulated reward. Please accept it.
Is Karkata going to be sent back? It's already damaged, but Paimon feels sad thinking about it getting disassembled. Oh, then how about we find Tainari tomorrow and ask really wants to go right now, but Tainari said that we would discuss matters tomorrow. Alright then, we'll find Tainari tomorrow and... If there's nothing better to do... How are you feeling? Sleep well? We should... race you! Tainari!
Shh, keep your voice down. The lilac daphne, a daphne of the genus Thameliaceae, has a strong anticonvulsant effect. Can't extrapolating from these two datasets, it would be particularly potent against...
Karkata?
I thought I told you all to keep your voices low. Plants aren't afraid of noise, but your shouting is making my ears ring.
You didn't disassemble Karkata?
Why would I do that?
But Paimon thought you said, according to the Academia's policies...
So that's why you two barged in like barbarians at this hour. Fine, I suppose I wasn't clear enough about this yesterday. What I meant was, according to the Academia's policies, all products of research must be destroyed. That's why we can't let the Academia discover that place. Anyway, the first thing I did was repair Karkata. During my time at the Academia, I took an elective course at the Spantama. Who knew it would prove useful one day? We then buried Abatui together. After organizing the research materials, I kept some as a souvenir. Most of it was burned to hide the evidence. I'm not with the Academia, so what do their policies have to do with me? On the other hand, I am the Forest Watcher of the Avidya Forest. I have a duty to protect all life in the forest. All life brought forth in this world has meaning. And Karkata is no exception. If it exists...
Wait, you just said life form. You recognize Karkata as a...
The possibility exists, is all. It's hard to explain Karkata's efforts to repair Abatui. Abatui only left behind a small portion of his research. Who knows how many commands he installed? Maybe a conflict between all those commands resulted in this sort of behavior. From a more rigorous perspective, it is impossible to conclude that Karkata is a real life form. But the possibility exists. I am willing to believe in that. By the way, I'm not interested in continuing research on this subject. I'm just letting it hang out here because this place is relatively secluded. But as things stand now, it wouldn't be a bad idea to make it my research assistant. At the very least, it can record my experiments. What do you think?
decide whether pyro slimes taste better with salt and pepper or garlic and herbs.
When people at the academia included me in a group photo, they would also send me a copy. I have zero interest in group photos, but I also wouldn't just throw them away. I stored them all in a box. After coming back yesterday, I looked through them and found one with Abatui. I gave it to Karkata, and it seemed happy. That's good enough.
Have you considered the possibility that there's something wrong with your projections?
चलो ये वाला तो खत्म हो गया